constitutional right to carry a gun in the state of Illinois if you have the proper licenses. But some black gun owners say their rights are being violated. CBS News Chicago investigator Dorothy Tucker uncovered several cases where they were stopped by police and charged with felonies despite having everything in order, leaving them to pick up the pieces of their lives.
We did something that's never been done before, watermelon cheesecake.
A cheesecake tasting in the south suburbs. Louis McWilliams' dream is to grow his business.
It's gonna blow you away.
I like it.
All was good.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I told you.
This is like a Jolly Ranch.
Until this.
Like I can say right now, this is the
I'm an entrepreneur. I have a company, a cheesecake company called Ann's Flavored Cheesecakes.
At the time of this interview, Louis faced a felony charge.
This has been very traumatic for me.
Welcome on into another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show, and today we're talking about a businessman that met his match. Obviously, he had you own a business, so you have the right to protect your business, but legally he has a license, right, to carry, right? And he's in Illinois, he's in Chicago, so he better be carrying, because you just never know nowadays, right? The Chicago crime rate, put a 1 in the chat if you agree, put a 2 in the chat if you disagree. But if you know, you know. So, you know how the government system is. Some parts of the government, as far as their database, is extremely outdated, which means that it takes a while for data to actually come in. I don't know if they still using dial-up. Something. But anyway, moral of the story is he had the right to carry. His permit was updated, but the system didn't have his records. And the law states, well, if you already have a permit, then he cannot be incarcerated. But yet he was incarcerated. So let's dive deep into this story. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. Let's get into it. Can we talk about it? Well, let's this.
I feel like my rights was
violated. Indeed.
His Second Amendment rights. Louis is an avid gun owner.
Just got me the AR top, one in the middle.
In April, Louis was pulled over on the south side, West 79th Street. He had a missing front plate.
Hey, how you doing, boss? Good.
The first thing he did, tell the officers he had a gun.
Hey, where's your firearm?
On my side.
Okay, you got your concealed carry license?
According to state law, in order to carry a legal gun in your car, you need a firearms license,
right,
better known as a FOID card, and a concealed and carry license, commonly called a CCL. This is Louis's card, and it's valid. That's what he handed the officers.
He looks at him. He said, okay, cool, this is perfect.
Only it wasn't.
Concealed carry, it didn't pop up.
Oh.
It didn't pop up on Leeds, the database operated by the Illinois State Police.
So whose fault is that? If the man has the card that's stated that he can carry and y'all system is outdated and needs to be upgraded, right? Then he should be giving you a ticket. You shouldn't be giving him a ticket and or incarcerating the man. He should be actually taking your badge and your gun, because your system is obviously outdated and it isn't upgraded, but yet he has a card stating that he can legally carry that's updated. A physical, tangible card, but a digital one isn't in you guys' system. Now, whose fault is that? I think that this was dead wrong, and I think he should sue the hell out of the Illinois State Police Department. I'm sure that he will, because you're messing up his business. He sells cheesecake. Obviously, he's a businessman. He's not harming anyone. But yet the businessman don't get a... This is the things I'm talking about. Does the law actually work? Well, let's continue.
Police recommended Louis be charged with 2 felonies.
What?
Right now, Mr. McWilliams, because we can't verify your concealed carry, okay?
And look here, prosecutors approved the charges.
He never should have been charged.
Irv Miller is a former prosecutor, once in charge of reviewing police cases.
He showed them a valid CCL card. Not only did they see it, They actually took possession of it and inventoried it.
I haven't got the
It's right there in CPD's inventory sheet. So why was Lewis arrested?
Right.
That's a question we wanted to ask Superintendent Larry Snelling,
Nope.
but he declined an interview.
Of course.
So we reached out to state police because anytime an officer pulls over a driver who has a gun, the first thing they do is check the state's database to see if that driver has a valid FOID and CCL.
Oh, okay.
So here's the question we asked the state. If a driver like Lewis actually hands the police a valid CCL, but the officers don't see the information in the state's database, what should they do? The state replied, the officers should not take any law enforcement action as it relates to a potential FOID CCL violation.
So, which means that they violated him. Your Honor, award this man whatever he needs to be awarded. He should have a chain restaurant, a chain store, a watermelon cheesecake. Now he's laughing to the bank at him. But at the same time, it's still a smudge on his name. This is why. He has a felony on his record. Not only do he has a felony on his record, but this is the thing about having a felony on your record. Yes, you can get it expunged, right? So when you get your charges expunged, it's not going to say what you did the crime for. That's going to be blank, but the felony is still going to come up. So is it really expunged? The details are expunged, but the actual charge isn't. You get it? So is it really expunged? Let me know what you think. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that it's expunged totally, it's eradicated, it's null and void, you can't see it anymore. Put a 2 in the chat if you understand that it's only the details. The charges will still remain. Let's go. Well, the felony will still remain. It may not say what you got charged for, but the felony will still remain, which means that from the outside looking in, what does that mean? That's a smudge on your name. That's defamation of character, if you asked me. But let's continue.
That's what Lewis expected, and what he was told later as he stood in a jail cell.
And if this comes back clean,
Yeah, then they just let you go, apologize, and let you go about your day.
That's not what happened. Lewis spent 24 traumatic hours behind bars.
it was just deplorable. There were roaches falling from the ceiling.
All of this because of illegal everything.
Yeah, I can't tell you why.
I need somebody to tell me, man.
Worse than the jail conditions?
can't tell you.
A missed business opportunity.
Exactly.
That day, I had a meeting. Could not do the meeting that day because I was arrested. By losing that, I might have lost the franchise.
Lewis also lost time, lots of it. He was in and out of court fighting to get the charges dismissed and his impounded car returned.
I know this is a system, so just hoping for the best results.
It wasn't until mid-June, 3 months after he was stopped, that the case was finally dismissed.
I'm very excited for him, but this is not the end.
Right. Lawsuit.
Next step, more money spent to expunge the case, so his arrest won't show up in a background check. And all of this for somebody who did nothing wrong?
Correct.
Your
Yikes.
joy is a little bit...
Dampered, yes. Totally dampered because now
Your joy is dampered. Your credibility is dampered. Your business took a hit. You missed an opportunity that could have landed you a franchise, right? You need to sue them for that money and for everything else, right? They need to be coming to your store every day to buy some watermelon cheesecake, whatever else you serve. Obviously, you're serving the community something good, right? You're serving the community something good. You're serving them food. Let's continue. Pray for this man, and I hope that he sued the hell out of Illinois Police Department.
this is a much longer process.
It's nearly impossible to know how many drivers like Lewis are wrongly charged with unlawful gun possession that are later dismissed. Neither the CPD or the Cook County State's Attorney's Office track it.
Because we got to confirm whether it's actually valid or not.
We did find a handful of lawsuits accusing police of violating the rights of legal gun owners.
And I'm sitting in here in the back of a squad car because my license expired, but I renewed it.
One of those, an irate Lucy Washington.
And it's not my fault that that you guys didn't get it in your system.
I'm an
Sure.
entrepreneur, a loving mother. I do everything from real estate. Can't wait to get my guys in here to look at the floors, to rehabbing.
Traffic stop.
Here's Lucy's story.
I had something wrong with my back. Yes.
In December of 2023, she was stopped for failing to put on her turn signal.
Okay.
Without hesitation, she volunteers.
I am concealed and carry.
As a single woman, Lucy carries a gun for protection.
I have it.
My love, your CCL expired.
I know, but if you pull it up, it'll show that I already tried to renew it.
Lucy tries to explain that the email showing proof she renewed is on her phone.
My phone and fell.
Only she can't find it. This is the email from the state Lucy was trying to show the police. It says if you apply for renewal, you're eligible to possess a license.
Oh my God, are you?
So therefore, she's in the right as well. Lucy, sue them for some cash because they have to learn their lessons somehow. They're not following the law. How you officers, right? They need to study the law, have an AI right there to let them know detained or not detained, because y'all don't get it. But they get credit for detaining you no matter if you're right or wrong, because they get a lockup, so they get the ticket, they get the money. It goes back to the state as saying that they're doing something so they can have funding for next year. Like, this is how the game goes. But rightfully so. Lucy, she wasn't wrong for this one. That she did everything she's supposed to do and filed online, and they didn't update the system yet, and she was waiting on her actual physical copy. That's on them. That's on them. They need to hop on a blockchain or something. On that note, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave your thoughts down below. I really want to know what you think about this one, right? This is another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. You know how I like to end it. Positivity over negativity always. Peace out.